The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, FBF, baby. Welcome in the Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and of course, you know who I am. I am the hardest working man in this fragrance game. I almost lost my thought there, excuse me. I am the best looking man in this fragrance game. Screw it, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Okay, now I'm getting a little crazy. But I am also the shill-free reviewer in this fragrance game. I pay for everything I review. Take that to the bank. You want receipts? I got them. All right, welcome in. I hope you are having a beautiful, wonderful day. I'm having a great day. Let's get in this review. But before we do all that, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. This is where you belong. Hit the notifications too, because I put in the work. And leave a comment. And make sure you include the words 5K, because the road to 5K, baby. If you leave a comment with the words 5K, you will be entered in a chance to win one of the 3 prizes. They're listed below in the description. We have until midnight at New Year's Eve to win. To get the 5K, let's keep pushing and see if we can get there. I know we can. Fatboy family is strong, baby. The FBF family is strong. All right, let's get all up in this Heads Parfums review on a one that I gotta tell you. When I saw the notes and Heads told me what it was, it kind of scared me a little bit. But this fragrance is a little scary. Let's get all up in it. And you know how we do it, baby. No salad, no dessert. All we ever need is straight steak and beans. Yeah, I took it way back. And steak and beans, baby. Remember that? Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. Back, and the fragrance from Heads Parfums, which you can go check out. His fragrances link will be below. Heads is based out in New Orleans, and we've already reviewed a couple of Heads, and one of the ones we have reviewed was Blue Dog, which was fragrance of the year, and is my new signature scent. As you can see right here, I have my Heads Parfums collection. Blue Dog was fragrance of the year, and it's taken over Tiger's position. Oh my God, I love this fragrance. As my signature scent. There you go, you have said it. Heads Parfums is my Blue Dog, is your boy's new signature scent. It's a must try, must have. And if anybody denies it, tell them Fatboy said so, baby, because it is a hit. All right, the fragrance we are talking about today. If you're a little superstitious, little worried, you know, you might want to go away on this one. Fragrance we're talking about today, and remember, this has got that New Orleans theme to it, is Voodoo Magic. Ooh, damn. I wanted to put some voodoo music to it, but I decided not to. So Voodoo Magic right here, let's go ahead and pop it down. Take out the box, bam, there we go. All right, so Voodoo Magic. Like I said, the notes on this one kind of scared me a little bit, and they go like this. This is a unisex fragrance, of course. It's a 50 ml. This one is a little bit more expensive, I'm guessing because of the ingredients they're using this one. I think this one's either $90 or $100. This is super expensive, more expensive than the other ones. But I'll let you know if it's worth it or not here in a minute. But if you don't want to spend that much money, I do have plenty of samples at fatboyfragrance.com. Sample 1. Heads Parfums does offer sample packs if you want to buy multiples, okay? I offer them in one small size, 3 ml. He offers bigger sizes. All right, so here we go. Voodoo Magic. One good look at the bottle. Love the label. Look at that juice. All right, here we go. The notes in this bad boy is pink pepper. Raspberry. I do love raspberry. Grapefruit, yes. And anise, which I love anise too. It's one of those notes I remember being in some of the Tommy Bahama fragrances. And I love that note. And in the middle, you got it doesn't even have a middle. Hold on. It does have a middle? No, there's the mid. It's orris, coconut, tobacco, oud, tonka, and rose. A lot in the middle on that one. So orris, coconut, tobacco, and rose. That's a lot in there with oud also. And the bottom you've got patchouli, sandalwood, and incense. Also oud, caramel, chocolate coffee. So you've got coffee, chocolate, oud, caramel, coconut. This fragrance has got a little bit of everything. Now when I see these kind of ingredients, I kind of get scared a little bit, thinking it's going to be a mess or it's going to be too oudy for me. So you know how I feel about ouds. There's very few I actually enjoy. Let's go ahead and put it on the skin and see if Voudoo can bring that magic that I want from an oud fragrance. Let's find out. Here we go. On the skin and in the air. It's got that punch, baby. It's got that oud punch right away. But what I do realize that I love, that I pick up, is the raspberry and the grapefruit. Man, this right here is a subtle way to get me into, to take me into an oud fragrance. When I first smelled it, if he would have never told me that it had oud in it, when I did my first impressions on my haul video live, I would have never guessed it. But now that I know it's there, it sticks out more. So when I first smelled this, I was like, man, that raspberry note, that fruity note's really banging. I saw it like a kind of dark, incensey kind of fruity fragrance. But what this fragrance is, it's a dark incense oud fruit fragrance that definitely can lean a little bit too much to the oud side sometimes, but also lean to the fruity side a little bit more. What I don't want to see is a fragrance that does too much oud and throws a bunch of rose in there and just makes it into another Middle Eastern oud fragrance that's just garbage. Straight garbage. Now, do I absolutely love this fragrance as far as the opening goes and the way it's... No, I don't. I'm not the biggest oud guy. But it is a tolerable one. It is one that I found easy to wear to work. I have a hard time wearing oud fragrances to work because I don't feel confident wearing them, and I don't think they smell that good. Blame me, I don't like wearing stuff that don't smell good. Sue me. But the opening does allow you to get, it doesn't just smack you right in the face with an oud, just bam. It gives you a chance to sit down, get comfortable, prop your feet up. It rubs your back. It gives you a massage. It tells you everything's going to be okay. It brings you a cold drink and some popcorn or a sandwich, whatever you want. But then that oud starts to creep in, and it's like, the honeymoon's over. You're getting a little nagged at now. You're told to leave the toilet seat up or down, whatever. She's wanting to take you out to do things when that football game's on. That's when the oud starts. That's when you normally think when the oud comes in, like, party's over. This fragrance is gone. But no. Chocolate and coffee is done so well that it helps mask that kind of harsh, kind of soggy, moldy wood vibe I get from oud all the time. The oud here is smoky. It is pleasant. And it also is strong, potent. So, a fruity kind of like, peppery opening that slowly brings on the oud in the mid, but when it starts to kick in, the coffee and the chocolate really help it out. And I don't get a lot of patchouli on this or incense where it gets kind of grimy towards the end when I wore it. So it's pretty much a fruity coffee chocolate oud vibe. And that's what I call it. Is it magical? Yes, for the simple fact that I'm not ready to rub it off my arm, off my skin, and get rid of it right now. It's tolerable, beyond tolerable. It's actually pleasant. A pleasant oud is the best way I can describe it. All right, Voodoo Magic, full seal approval? Let's find out. Here we go. First box, first impressions in the air. It's about 56, about a half a check for me. I don't love the opening. I appreciate the opening. I don't think it's the best opening I smelled in a fragrance, but I'm also dealing with notes that I'm not accustomed to. It is not synthetic. It is not cheap. It doesn't smell spoiled or any kind of thing rotten or it needs to macerate. It's a beautiful opening that just doesn't meet my standards. I still give it a half a check though for first impressions. I think when this fragrance hits the skin, it's a totally different experience. That's why, even I would say 75% check would be better. Because when it does get on the skin, that's part of the first impression. It does get a lot better, a little sweeter with the fruit in there. And the raspberry. And also the fact that the grapefruit, I forgot to mention, is in there too. And it kind of gives this kind of sour vibe that I like too, but in a fruity sour vibe. All right. Second box. Performance. Put this to bed. We already know this thing's going to perform like a beast. I don't recommend more than 2 to 3 sprays. Do not do any more. You don't need it. This bottle will last you forever. 2 to 3 sprays is all you need, and you will be banging for 8 hours. You will leave a scent trail. You will leave a scent bubble that will smell you for miles. Now, the environment that you wear this in is any environment that's safe. If it's a really close office environment, you might want to wait, maybe not. But if it's an open environment, it's fine. Outside, you work outside, wear this all day. I'm not saying it smells bad or it's not pleasing to the nose. It's just, it's a unique fragrance that does have oud in there. And oud is one of those fragrances hit and miss with people. All right. Now I'm starting to get more of that caramel note in there and that chocolate. They're definitely masking the oud, the coffee note. And my wife picked up on that coffee note immediately. She loves coffee. So it's starting to really find itself. This fragrance gets even better as it dries down. You get less oud. You get more of a kind of chocolatey coffee gourmand vibe out of it. And it's gorgeous. It is very magical. I'm telling you, it really is. There's a lot of voodoo going on in this damn bottle. So I'm going to give that, as far as performance, check the box. Does the wifey like it? And is it a compliment getter? She did not love this fragrance. She didn't hate it. She was okay with it. I think when I let her smell it later on, she understood it more and enjoyed it a little bit more. I don't blame her for not liking this scent profile. What can I say? This is not her scent profile. Did I get a compliment wearing it? No, I sure didn't. But I don't wear Voodoo Magic for confidence. I wear it because I think it's a beautiful fragrance. And when I do, I am a fragrance reviewer, so I need to try other notes like ouds and all that and wear that. And that's why I wear that. There's a lot of oud collections in my collection from Duo that I will not touch or wear. But this is one of them that I will. And it's a great winter fragrance because it does make you feel warm, and it's one of those things. So I can't give it a check for being that at all. I don't deserve a check for that. If it didn't get a comment, or why he doesn't like it, I'm not going to check that box. All right, last box. How much do I recommend this? Is this blind bottle worthy? This is definitely not blind bottle worthy. Not because it's bad. It's because you got to make sure this is your type of fragrance. If you have the same taste I do, it might not be. It's definitely sample worthy because it is a beautiful journey this fragrance goes on and has such a quality perfumer that everything is so done so well. Remember, Hez is not a clone house. This is original creations that center around the city of New Orleans, and they're all amazing. This fragrance keeps getting better and better. I'm getting this leathery vibe, this buttery, leathery vibe that I'm actually enjoying a lot. So overall, I'm going to give it about a 75% approval. And here are the reasons why. I love the dry down, and I love the bottom part of the mid and the dry down, it just takes off and becomes really nice. The oud is more prevalent towards the beginning and towards the middle of the fragrance, but it's also masked and toned down with the coffee note and the chocolate, for sure, and the caramel. It almost leans a little gourmand there for a while, but it doesn't. What I love about this fragrance too is it is a magical fragrance. It is a lot of things going on. There is a lot of ingredients and they all work well together. It's worth you trying for that purpose. If you don't want a boring fragrance, this is not boring. All right. Another reason why, performance. Y'all want performing? Here you go. Out the roof. If you like this style fragrance, buy it. No doubt. If you don't know about ouds, this kind of heavier kind of style fragrance, sample it. All right. 75% approval is not bad. For an oud fragrance, that's pretty freaking amazing. Hez Parfums has made an oud that's tolerable. Very few them out there for me. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay well, and if you smell good and you feel good, then baby, it's gonna be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews is